What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Facebook. What's up with you?
Such a perfect gentleman.
What's up with y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What a game we're watching out here with the Ravens and Kansas City. Great game so far. Great way to start off the NFL season. So I'm on here and I'm coming on here tonight to talk about a few things. And this is what I do. And it's cool. It's not for everybody. Not in the end. So I baby my daughter a lot, and I have been, you know what I mean? So my wife is breaking me from that mold of me babying her all the time. Hasn't been an easy process because, that's my baby. But at the same time, I do know that she needs some structure. I do know that she needs to put those things up. So I was going back and forth with her about band and orchestra and all that stuff like that. And I really didn't think about it. Like my wife said to me, you need to stop babying her and make her make the choice. That way, when she doesn't like it, she can't blame you. She made the choice. And then she said, it was a great analogy of like, can't remember exactly what it was. It was a great analogy. I would say, you don't have to make the decision, but you will have to pay for it. That's a great analogy. You know what I mean? That's one for the books right there. You don't have to make the decision, but you're going to end up paying for it. That is straight true. So I had a round robin tonight, a Zoom call with four other people about the leadership stuff that we're doing. Look, when people can't see your vision, man, it's hard. It's hard. And I'm telling you, because, and I'm going to tell you, when you're dealing with stuff, I'm going to put it like this. And it's nothing cryptic about it. It's not anything about anything like that. When you can't see yourself, man, let me tell you something. It is tough stuff, man. And when you're in a place when you cannot grow and you cannot receive because you're just in it. When you're fighting for dear life, you can't recognize anything around you. You'll say you got it. You'll say you'll do all of these things. You'll say you're done this. But when you can't see it, you can't fix it. That's just the bottom line. Here it is. It's not until you make a clip thing. So my wife has taught me a lot of things. We're different in so many ways. But one of the things that I do realize and recognize in what she's saying is that you sometimes have to see yourself. And you can't see yourself when other people bring it up to you. Don't be so defensive about it. Don't be so hardcore about something that you can't control, because you're right. Why get defensive? Why do whatever? If somebody's telling you they see something in you, acknowledge it. Even though you may not feel like it's there, it's there. I'm just saying, in some shape, form, or fashion. And especially if it's, that's my wife telling me that. So you have to recognize it. That's one of the tough things that for me, that's one of the toughest things in the world, because I feel like I was pretty well put together. But in the same token, I had to understand that I needed to change some things. And it don't make in the past what you've done right or any kind of way. There's no justifying activities because you're in a place or you're doing something. I'm saying that from my personal belief. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else except for me personally, for my mental and all that things like that, because I've been going through a lot. I've been through a lot over the past 6 years. Through 6 years, man, just divorced, trying to take care of my daughter, 50-something years old, raising a girl, babying her, trying to get her through it. And it wasn't the right thing to do. I have to say, I took care of her. Don't get it. I raised her the best way I could and poured love into her. Being a good father. But I babied her a lot. So I may have set her back a little bit with babying her. But she's picked up quick. Chores, cleaning. Hey, she's begrudgingly doing it, but I'm begrudgingly in that behind, y'all. Y'all give me prayer for that. That I'm just trying to keep it in the wheelhouse and trying to become better at who I am as an overall. Because I had, I want to talk about tonight. What I'm trying to talk about is mental health. Let me talk to you about mental health, man. Make sure that you are in a place where you can try. Don't be ashamed, man. Don't be ashamed if you get depressed. Don't be ashamed if you're doing whatever. Because listen, anybody that knows me and knows who I am as a person understands that I'm a GSD, that I get shit done and I've done. But I really haven't been doing that over the past 4 years. Yes, do I live a great life? Yes, I do. Do I quantify myself as in rare air? Yes, I do, because I do. I live in rare air. But have I been doing rare air things? No. I got rare air opportunities, rare air things, rare air that I don't want, that I can go and do and be and have what I want. And that's factual. But in all essence, because of that mental state I had, and that just cleared up recently because of great, I cannot say that enough, insight that was brought to my attention. And that is great. You know what I'm saying? It was just great insight brought to my attention to where I could, it's like it snapped and adjusted. And a big part of that was finally getting everything taken care of. And when it got taken care of, the cloud cleared up over me and I could see again, I could breathe again. And it just wasn't till recent. And so everybody around me, whether it be friends, family, whatever it means, was getting a different portion of me that was on the outside that was okay, but on the inside it wasn't. I'm making no excuse for it, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay for you to talk to people. It's okay for the people around you to tell you about yourself, whether you're listening or not listening. Sometimes you need to listen, and that's where I was. That's where I am now and how I'm currently moving forward. Let me tell you how I really realized that I wasn't operating at full capacity. Like, I'm just going to be honest and blunt about some stuff on here. You know, I had got so depressed, man, I was just leaving stuff laying around. I wasn't picking up. I wasn't doing whatever. And I'm just walking around muddling. Throughout my day, I would, get up and do stuff, go somewhere. But when I got told no, listen, I got told no 1,000 times a day as a recruiter. And somehow that didn't affect me. But it did affect me. And like now, when I came out in the civilian world, I was trying to find myself. I was trying to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. But I didn't find that joy and passion in what I was doing. So therefore, going through life situations, the job situations, I found myself holding all of this in and becoming engulfed with encircling myself to just make it every day. Wake up, do whatever I need to do. And then I began, to be honest with you, I began to let my daughter begin to sit in it. I would go in a room junkie, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'd be like, babe, clean up your room, doing whatever. I'm thinking I'm telling her to do it, but I wasn't making her do it. And I come back and I just didn't have the energy. So I would just go lay down on the couch and go to sleep, y'all. Wake up, save shit, wake up when I wake up. So I would muddle around the house, smoke a cigar, do what I'm doing now, talk on here. Go out, try to get some stuff done. And when I get slapped in the face with what I was trying to get done, I just come back home, lay on the couch, do whatever. Was of no use to anybody around. Let me be honest about that. Yeah, I could go out and have a good time, laugh, talk, drink. I don't know if it was the point where I was using that as a, what do they call it that? I don't know the terminology that they use for when, like, somebody uses alcohol to try to take over their problems. I mean, I wasn't no alcoholic. Don't get this twisted, man. Wasn't using drugs, anything like that. But I was laying down, taking naps, and not just moving. A partner just didn't want to face the fact that I've been a go-getter for 30 plus years of my life. A trend and change setter, a trend setter and a change agent. Let me put it like that, to be able to do it. So I got this opportunity for some leadership training, the TED Talks type of deal. So I started writing some papers about leadership. I started putting some PowerPoint presentations together, just laying some stuff out. And I've done to date 5 TED type things about leadership. He said, drink. Nah, bro, I can't drink no pain away, Mike. Can't do that, bro. Can't do that. Can't do that. But anyway, good to hear you, though, brother. Good to see you. But what I realized is that I missed the passion of leadership. I missed the aura of having a change agent mindset. And when I started to do it, man, I woke up, something just drinking the pain away. That's right. Like, that's good, what they were doing. But I didn't drink, so I was trying to look at it to say, yeah, trying to numb it. But it wasn't that type of feeling. It was a feeling of, I found the juice, because when I looked in people's eyes, and as I was talking, and I was talking about leadership, something hit inside of me and transformed my thought pattern. And it allowed me to be able to see something that was missing, that I had come into my own with my thoughts and having clarity. It's tough, man. It's been tough because of all. I'm not going to get off into what I went through or anything like that, but I'm just telling you, I sat in a place where I feel like I couldn't grow, or I couldn't get out of it, or there was just no hope. And the ones around me, I was just loving them the way that I wanted to love them, and not giving them the best parts of me, because hell, I couldn't give the best parts of me to myself. And that's being honest with you. That's telling you the truth. So veterans, if you're out here on the Veterans PSSI page, I understand where you're at, where you're coming from. And if you're in a place like that, hey, hit a brother up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the thing. But as I came out of that, and I just recently came out of it, guys, cleaned up the house, prepping meals, doing a lot of stuff. Look, man, you got to care enough And it's not that you don't care, it's that you don't have a way of pulling yourself out of whatever it is. You just don't. As much as you want to, everybody want to be a beast until they find out what a beast does. I saw that poster. And you know what? It's true. It's true. But what's also true is when you find it, get it. When it's in you, live it. Here is the thing that I'm saying to you. That may not have made sense to you. When you find it, get it. When you live it, when you're in it, live it. Here it is. When you can recognize what you've done wrong, and when you finally do, if you don't do anything to change it, that's on you. If you don't do anything, you can be tossing up, what you call it. If you don't do anything to do it, you can come to my house right now, and it ain't perfect, but it is 10 times better than what it used to be. It's clean, it's resilient, it's living, it's space, cleaned out the garage. Hey, look, my car hadn't been parked in my garage in 5 or 6 years. My car is parked in my garage sideways, Joe, right now. And it's a great feeling to be able to pull that car up in that garage. It may be something simple as that, but I did not have the energy to do that. Or not even, I could have done it easily. People say that all the time. You could have done it easily, but I didn't have the willpower or the edge to be able to get it done. Now it's important, and now it's vibrant. Now it's coming on the inside of me because I'm up moving again, because I'm up feeling the joy, the responsiveness, and just wanting to make decisions that are going to push us forward. So as I'm pushing myself forward, I ask for your prayers, man. I ask for your prayers. I ask for you to pray for me as a person, man. That I never resort back to that person again. That I never resort back to the way I was in that kind of way. Because one of the things about it is this. Be willing to recognize who you are. Be willing to recognize where you're at. And most of all, be willing to change it. But you can't change. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink until he's ready. And unfortunately, some people around you and things around you are going to have to suffer a little bit because you can't recognize it. But when you do recognize it, make the change, man. Stick with it and make things happen. I am so elated about this newfound essence, this newfound, it's not even joy, it's exuberation, man, in what I'm talking about. If people say mental health, it is real, it is alive, and it is well. Love your mind. That's what I'm going to tell you. Love your mind enough to be able to make those changes. See yourself. Love those around you enough to change you. To be that change agent for you, your family, your kids, all of that. So I'm doing that, man. Got meal prep for the first time in a long time. I posted that out on the net. Had my 2 little meals today, my lunch, my dinner. And it's actually a lot easier now because it's prepped up. When my daughter come in, she pulled one of the meals, heat it up herself, and she's eating. And the comment came across today that almost brought me to tears in my thinking. She said to me, "Daddy, we're making some great changes." And I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. She might have been trying to swindle me, man. I don't know. But as I'm learning and I go across this, I'm not going to be taken back by her not cleaning up her room, keeping things clean, washing her dishes, uh, in the process of trying to teach her how to wash clothes. I showed her for I think the second time how to do it. And she's doing a good job. I have to give her credit for it, but it's a lot of things I still got to do. Like I got to get stronger on some things. Like I'm in here sitting there going back and forth with her about the clarinet. Was she gonna be in band or she gonna be in orchestra? And I finally just said it to my wife. Hey, look, I need some advice. Said to my wife, what you know of Sarah? What do you think I should do to keep her in band? And she said, no, you let her make the choice. Stop babying her. Let her make the choice. And you don't have to choose, but you do have to pay for it. I love that saying. That is one of my new kit bag items that I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to try to incorporate it into one of my next leadership talks that I have, which I'm going to ready to start advertising those. They didn't want me advertising for that because they were businesses. So I haven't been able to get the recordings from the actual talks itself. But I'm getting ready to start pushing out content on leadership. I hope you guys will watch it and see it, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm fired up about it, really fired up about it. Hopefully by January, we'll have the website up and all the content put on the website for what we have done so far. I'm working really hard at that every day, putting something together, PowerPoint presentations and doing other stuff like that. Maybe I'll share one of the white papers on the page for you to be able to read or something like that. But back to this mental health thing. Make sure you see yourself. Make sure that you, like I said, everybody wants to change. Everybody wants to, at least they say that, but then change doesn't come about. Things don't come about. So that leaves the people around you yearning and wanting you to change, but not sure if you're going to do it. Well, it's like this. And this is the way that I'm looking at it. It's like being a drug addicted person. You can only become clean when you want to become clean. And yes, are the people behind you going to always recognize you as a drug addict? Yes, they are. But only you know what you're capable of doing. And until people see you don't do drugs no more, that you turn your life around, you won't make believers out of it. Well, that's the way it is with depression and where you sit at. You can't make believers out of people every night. But I can tell you this. I know Tommy Clay. And I know what Tommy Clay is capable of. Those around me know what Tommy Clay is capable of. Those who really, truly know me, that have worked with me, that have grinded with me, that have done whatever, you know who I am prior to this. And those of you who have seen me in my depressed state, my pullback, you know who I am as that person. But I spent a lot of years, 30, 40 years in the state before I got in that depressed state. So that 6 years of my life is not going to dictate the other 47 that I've lived fruitfully, making things happen, doing all that stuff like that. I am that person. I am not this person over here that was beat down mentally. And I thank God for his revelation. I thank God for uplifting me. I thank God for putting me in a, and I want to talk about mental health to you tonight because this is real. If you are out there, hey, life is going to come at you. It's coming hard. It's going to be relentless, and you're not going to be able to get away from it. Not happening. You can't run from life. Life is going to be there. It is going to be the bear. But what you can do is recognize that you're not all knowing, recognize that you don't have all the answers, and be okay with it. Today and tonight, I recognize that. I recognize that I don't have all the answers. I recognize that I can't fix everything. But what I can do is live. And I am going to do that. I am going to live, man. I am going to live. I am going to be fruitful, and I am going to make things happen. And all those that are connected to me, get ready. Because when the cup runneth over, the saucer gets blessed with what's coming out of the cup. There's no ands, different buts about that. Hey, I look forward to bringing you guys more content. I look forward to bringing some guests on here to talk about some different things. I'm trying to hook up with Sylvester Bracey, one of the great leaders that I work with inside of the thing. I'm gonna hook up with Philip Mims, see if I can get him on here to have some talks with them. I want those to be my first two actual guests, to where I can send them the link, have them to come on, and be able to have them come and talk and to talk with you. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna work it out. Thank you, guys. I ask for your continued prayers for me. I ask for your continued prayers for my family. I ask that you just uplift us and pray for us in a manner that will uplift our whole surrounding. Pray for my strength and trying to get my daughter to be more responsible, guys, because I need it. When it comes to her, I'm a little weaky pie, and I do baby her. But that's coming to an end. And I'm making her do a lot more things. I'm proud of it. Not all the way there, just in the beginning stages of this recovery from that depressed state and the way that I was living. But I will not fail. I'm trying to get healthier. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm trying to get healthier, trying to eat right. Like tonight, like I put together some cheese, some almonds, grapes in a little cup, for just a little cup, it's a little container. And I have that for snacks whenever I get home. Like my daughter went for ice cream tonight, man. Did I want some Rocky Road so bad? I am trying to tell you, I wanted that Rocky Road bad. She in there slopping up that ice cream, and I'm in there like, oh my God. But it would be grapes, cheese, and almonds tonight, guys, for a snack. So I appreciate you guys 100%. Thank you for being in my corner and supporting me all the years of my life. Hey, you guys are an excellent, excellent crowd. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Such a